If there's one thing I've learned in my business career, it's that I don't have all the answers. Look, I'm an ambitious guy, and I like to make progress fast. The secret to achieving success fast is to harness the brain power of other people in the community. That's what the land.MBA Smart Bar is all about. As veteran investor Jesse Marchand said, "The Smart Bar gave me the motivation and knowledge I needed to push through the tough times and accelerate my path to success." Seven-figure investor Mitch Milam likes to say, "There's one meeting each week that I never miss. It's the land.MBA Smart Bar. It's like happy hour with my land investing buddies. I always learn something." So if you want to network with like-minded people, make new friends, learn heaps, get questions answered, answer questions for others, learn new strategies, get accountability, and overall get inspired while having a great time, check out the land.MBA Smart Bar. For a short time, podcast listeners can get 20% off the annual plan, which comes to an insane $86 per month. Compare this to other programs which charge $250 a month or more. This is hands down the best deal you're going to find and the best way to invest in your success. So don't wait. Please go to land.mba/mastermind. That's land.mba/mastermind and use promo code podcast22 to join today.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Land.MBA podcast. This is David Van Steenkist, your host, and I'm here with my good friend, Jay Jacobson from Purgatory Properties. We wanted to actually film from out on a piece of land that we're working on today, but it started raining, so we decided to come in and have a cup of coffee. And
it's dry in here.
Nice and dry and warm. Although it's still warm outside, it's summer now. But yeah, we just wanted to talk to you about, Jay and I have done, 18, 20 deals together, something like that. And Jay's been in real estate a long time. I'll let him sort of give his 30-second pitch. But the way we met is he does a lot of tax lien investing. And a few years ago, he got a mailer of mine. And it was good timing, and so he sold me 3 of his properties that he had taken back on tax lien, and now we've done close to 20 deals together, and all as a result of not removing LLCs from my mailing list. I get a lot of questions from students and others. And I see a lot of posts on Facebook with newbie land investors of removing corporations because maybe they don't want to mail to other land investors, and I don't know why not. I've had some of my best deals and done a lot of deals with LLCs, particularly my friend Jay. So,
Okay,
Jay, tell us a little bit about your history and how you got into
I started in real estate, and I probably look that old too on the screen, in 1970. Is when I got my real estate broker's license. I was in brokerage, but been in investing really since 1985. And I started out the land Dave and I were looking at today. We purchased as a tax lien in our LLC, which we formed back in about 1985. And we've done all of our operations in the tax liens. In the LLC. Buy, sell, finance. Sometimes you need to stand around and kiss the paper and sign personally for it. But, so we've been very successful in that. A couple...
Pardon us.
Sorry I fell off the chair, but now I'm back. And so we exclusively own our properties in the LLCs. Dave contacted me, and I was at the point in time where we're in the liquidation mode. And so, he wrote me the letter, and I said, hey, I'd like to sell. Sold it below market because he's a strong negotiator. But I was happy, he was happy, and his end result was real happy. So I had another one come along with, was that 19 lots?
Something, 16 or 18, I can't remember.
We were getting title on shall we say, 16 lots. And so my first call was Dave to help me on this, and so we sold it all through with the LLC being the seller. And sort of a sad story or whatever, my partner in the LLC got sick about 4 or 5 years, but we've been operating ever since. Real amazing. He disappeared, and we think he probably died somewhere, but we don't know where. And so I can continue operating the LLC, and I put his wife in as a statement of authority so she can sign for it. That's so if anything happens to me, the LLC can continue in perpetuity. It has some expiration date somewhere, but we're just old investors, and we bought right years ago, and now we're trying to sell and sell out. And so don't be hesitant about contacting LLCs. And if it's a Colorado LLC or most states, you can look up on the Secretary of State's office and get the operating agreement, organization, etc., to get a hold of the names and addresses to contact. And it'll show the registered address. And if it's a little LLC like ours, that'll be one of the partners' address. So just like dealing with people, and LLC is just nothing more than a partnership.
Yeah. So really, just wanted to not have a big long podcast here, but thought it was an important point because number one, you want to be able to protect your assets and plan for the long term. So holding them in an LLC or some sort of entity is a good idea, but the point here is mail to LLCs. You never know who they are, what they're doing, and why they have the properties in an LLC. They may just be wise about personal asset protection. And so,
in this, we've owned several houses. There's slip and falls and all sorts of things that can happen on those. And we're protected, or somewhat protected, with those assets. And it's just, in the LLC, the other thing, just understanding if you're not familiar with them, it's similar to a partnership. At the end of the year, we do our books, profit and loss, and we just issue 1099s to each of the partners. And it's just a very simple process. It is not taxed like a C corporation would be. So that's why we chose that form of ownership.
Very good. Well, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat if you're on YouTube. And if you're listening to us, please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. And you all have an awesome day. Did you have anything else you wanted to?
I'd say just don't be afraid of LLCs. They're just ordinary people that own them.
Very good. Adios, folks.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, had a bit of fun, and walked away with some actionable insights that you can apply to your business. Dave and I have got some great content and interviews planned, so don't forget to rate and review, and of course subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. If we mention any interesting links or tools, you'll find them in the show notes. To learn more about land.MBA, visit our website at, wait for it, land.MBA. See you next time on the land.MBA podcast.